Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. Hey, everybody. What's up? Oh my God. Okay. Anytime I edit these and I'm like messing up, it's pretty funny. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Courtney. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do the things because your girl wants to become a YouTuber. Thank you very much. Anyway, I talk about astrology, spirituality, and all the things that are going on inside my brain. That's my YouTube channel right there on the screen. And there's lots of different videos. I'm really excited because I'm going to be tapping into more astrology and trying to explain my interpretation on the way that certain things show up in our lives from a way that makes tangible sense. Okay, and isn't just full of yada yada. But I am a rambler and I have Mars in Gemini, so sometimes it is yada yada. If you want to hear more, today we are going to talk about, what are we talking about today? Today, you would have already saw the title, and we are talking about sun, moon, rising. The biggest question in the astrological community, people are like,
sun and rising, like what is that?
Well, let's chat about it today. All right, so this is one that I'm super excited to dive into. And if you guys don't know, I actually, over on Bravely Beautiful brand, I offer classes, astrology room, once a month. It's $22. You can come and we're gonna dive in deeper. You can work with me and connect with other members of the different communities that wanna learn, people who wanna learn about astrology and how to make it tangibly work for you. So that's something that happens monthly. And when you're seeing this, there is actually, I have something new starting. So stay till the end because I really want to let you know about this. But before we even get into any of that, what I want to say is, for starters, you are more than just your sun sign. Yes, I said it. You're more than a horoscope. Yes, I said it. For all those guys out there, if you're watching this and you're like, oh my God, why is that girl so obsessed with astrology? Like, it doesn't make sense. It's not real. Like, you know, I might be speaking from experience because this has happened to me through Basically what I'm trying to say is astrology is real and it's so much more complex than what people think. This is why it takes a long time. I will always be learning astrology. We will always be learning. It is old. It's come from a very long time ago. Our lineages and people way back when in ancient Egyptian, gods, goddesses, like it's been studied for a really long time. And there are different types of astrology. There's sidereal astrology, there's Western astrology. There are so many different kinds. And you know, people use Vedic, like people use different types and what they want to use to interpret. It's a tool, it's a beautiful tool. And if you get the gift of understanding and learning it, and it's something that inspires you, do it. That is all I have to say. Do it, okay? Anyhow, let's dive in. So you're more than your sun sign. Your sun sign is a big part of, yes, who you are and your identity and who you grow into. But the big three is a really good indicator and a place to start in getting to know yourself on a deeper level. So what we're gonna talk about today is sun, moon, rising. Boom. What does that all mean? All of us really know our sun signs, mostly. If you don't, I'd be surprised because I literally will walk in the grocery stores and people are talking about this. But your sun is your expression. When we think of the sun is about your identity, right? It's what lights you up. It's what you're here to shine in the world. What are your gifts that you're meant to give the world, and how can you shine your light at its brightest expression? That is the sun. We find your sun sign by the month in which you were born, and of course, your date. But this is what we know to be true in regards to like when you read a horoscope or in a magazine, you would often flip to the page that says, I'm a Pisces or I'm an Aquarius or whatever it is that your sign is, and you would read that. Now, this is where it gets a little bit more tricky. So your sun is actually part of what you grow into. And I have this theory that when you're around your Saturn return age, shout out Saturn Return Diaries, if you want to listen to that podcast, go here. And so when you're around that age, you actually start to really embody your identity. You're growing and you're changing this whole time. And then when you start to really move into your sun sign, it's like, oh yeah, okay, like this is who I am. This is who I want to be. You're finding what it is that lights you up and you're going for it. And that's how you're expressing yourself. That's the sun. Now, your moon sign. Sun, moon next. Your moon is about your inner emotional world. This is the world within you, your subconscious, your feelings, your inner state of what you crave, what feels safe to you. Almost like what you feel you need to feel some sense of security and safety is really in regards to our moon. Another thing, I also do kids charts. And something that I really like telling parents about their children is that when you have a moon sign, or your child, your child is mostly in their moon sign because they're coming from a place of feelings. Their inner world is being formed, right? It's they're learning what makes them feel certain ways and what makes them feel safe and what they crave. So learning the moon sign is super beneficial no matter what age you are, because it will help you understand how you process your emotions, what you feel you need to be safe, what you would like from others, how you maybe give love even. I mean, Venus is more love, but moon has a lot to do with that as well, because it's this place of, oh, like maybe you're somebody who has a Taurus moon and you're like, you know, I bake food for people because that's something that I really feel like shows my love and that they're like a safe relationship, so to speak. Interesting analogy, but Taurus, I know you guys love food. And so then we would move over to the rising sign. Now, y'all, I get so many messages about this, but Courtney, what if I don't know my birth time? First of all, you're not alone. A lot of people don't remember their birth time, and your parent was busy. Quite frankly, they were very busy at the time. People were not tracking it all the time, yada, yada. But you can find your birth time. You can actually go to astrologers who do rectification. I'm not there yet, but they can figure this out for you. These are astrologers who have been doing this for a really long time. If that's something that you want to go through, discover, I can send you a few people that I think are really good. But what I will say is that you can also go and call your hospital that you were born at, maybe look in your birth certificate. Some have it, some don't. If you don't know this information, unfortunately, you cannot get your rising sign. Your rising sign is what we need to see your time of birth is what we need to see your rising sign. Your rising sign is a very big piece of this puzzle. For the life of me, I can't understand why we weren't taught this. I don't know why that information was omitted and we only knew about the sun sign, but anyway. When astrologers are writing horoscopes, a lot of it is actually based around your rising and your sun, of course, but the rising sign has a lot to do with the energy of the planets that are transiting around your chart. And the reason why is because the rising sign is the exact moment when the sun rose or when you peaked into the world. The way I use this analogy is, of course, through birth, because I love birth. You know, when you first peek out of the womb, that's your rising sign, okay? Sorry, but that is the way that it goes, and that's human nature, people. So as soon as you come out into the world, that time shows us your rising sign. The rising sign moves the fastest and the quickest, so it's constantly changing between like 2.5 minutes, depending on the sign. And this energy is giving us this really good indicator of your actual chart. So the rising sign shows the house placements, the size of the houses, and all of that jazz. And the way that you actually show up in the world says a lot through your rising sign. I kind of see the rising sign as a bit of a default because this is how we present ourselves. It might be how the world sees us or views us. But when we're moving into our sun sign, it can be that the sun sign does start to take over a little bit. Personally, for me as a Pisces rising, I notice this because I'm kind of like, oh, my Pisces rising has zero freaking boundaries. And my Aquarius sun is like, I want to be wild and free. But my Pisces is like, let's just please everyone. And it's like, well, no, we need to learn to figure that out. So there's lots more to it, obviously, in your birth chart, but the rising sign is really cool as a way of like, how do we present ourselves to the world? It also shows us our chart ruler and, you know, the planet that rules our sign, which is super cool. Just to recap, sun is your expression, it's your light, it's your gift that you are here to bring to the world, what you are here to shine. Also, the sun is also about your identity and who you grow into, right? It can also be about the ego, so working through those types of things. Moon is all about your inner world, your emotional world. What do you feel you need to be secure and safe and comfortable? When do you feel your best? What do you need? What do you crave? You know, how are your emotions? Rising sign, how we present ourselves to the world, you know, how we see, maybe the lens we see the world through, or how the world sees us. And some say the mask, some people say this, it's like a mask that we wear. Personally, I don't love that way of describing it, but for lack of a better way of saying it, you could say it that way as well. And just a reminder is that we grow into our sun sign. Super important information, but the rising sign is very important. So if you know your rising sign, always read your rising sign for horoscopes, okay? People out here are like, oh, Capricorn doesn't resonate with me. Read your rising sign. Anyway, that is the sun, moon, rising, and that's what we're gonna cover today. So comment below your sun, moon, rising. I wanna get to know you guys in the comments below. Come over to I Am Court Burns, connect with me over there. If you want to, oh yeah, I said I was gonna tell you this at the end. So, drum roll please. I am starting my Bravely Beautiful brand is my business, if you guys don't know this. Bravely Beautiful brand, where I empower you to become the bravely beautiful expression of you. And I am opening a beta round. So this is a new school. It's at a lower price. And basically this is about you learning to empower yourself through your own astrology. You're gonna learn how to read your own birth chart and put the basics together and understand the pieces and come together in community. You're gonna have me as your mentor, sort of like a tutor, so I can help you during one-on-ones. Oh, splendid. So actually I ran out of room just there at the end. So let's just finish this off here quickly. Sitting in my little area here on the floor, we'll sit back down because guess what? We're gonna end this off. See how I was sitting over there? No, I'm sitting over here. What I was trying to say is that I am opening the school. So it's a beta round. It's an 8-week program. If you want to come and do the Bravely Beautiful brand School of You, this is an astrology edition. So you're going to learn how astrology works for you. And the intention of this is to learn your own chart, but also more than that, it's about learning how to use the astrology to empower yourself to be your most authentic version, to live the life that you came here to live on a soul level. So if you want to sign up, you have until the end of September to sign up. We start on October 4th, and this is the first round. There's 15 spots open. So click the links below if you want to join that. I would love to have you, or DM me on Instagram at Bravely Beautiful Brand to chat more. Hallelujah. Thanks. Yeah. Woohoo. This is me being my Aquarius self. Anyway, if you guys want to come connect with me more, definitely come on over to Instagram, say hey. And you know what? We're gonna end it here today. Look at that sun glistening in on my face. Beautiful. I need to go to the gym now, people, because I have not worked out yet today. So anyway, I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Comment below your sun, moon, rising, and I will see you in our next video. Bye!